I'm Risa Connery, and I'm an avian researcher with Colorado Parks and Wildlife. And we are doing a study on front-range bald eagles, and we're looking at their population trajectory and how their use of habitat and foraging locations and nest sites is impacted by all the human development that's occurring in this area. We know that our population of eagles has increased in this area, and we know that our population of humans is also increasing very rapidly in this area. Of course, there are concerns and potential conflicts when you have wildlife nesting and trying to forage in an area where there are a lot of people. Depending on the type of disturbance, the history of that nest and that pair makes a difference in how they respond and how well they'll tolerate the activity. This study has kind of three pieces. One is the transmitter data that gives us really excellent data points on locations, movements. We can see exactly where the birds are foraging and how they're going to and from their nests to those foraging locations. The second thing is the nest observations. So we have this awesome network of volunteers as well as staff that goes out during the breeding season, which is pretty long for bald eagles, at least every 2 weeks, in some cases every couple of days. And they're watching from a safe distance, of course, with their binoculars or their spotting scope. They're watching those nests, and they're tracking when the eggs are hatching. They're aging those nestlings and telling us whether the nests are successful, whether they fledged eagles or not. The third aspect of our project is a spatial analysis, so we can track what's happening on the landscape, both with land cover, with residential development, with energy development, and how that has changed and accelerated over time. So if we put those three pieces together, the movement data from the transmitters, the nest observation data, and then the landscape level data, we can get a good picture on what's happening with our eagles, what they'll tolerate and what they won't, and hopefully give better recommendations to developers, consultants, all of our many partners, the general public, to make sure that eagles are being managed properly and will continue to be successful here.